Why don't we feel tranquility and calmness and pleasure when we read Salah, or when we read the Quran, or when we try to learn about Islam? Why is it that we don't feel no pleasure? Where's the pleasure gone? Why does it feel like a chore? And, one of the most basic answers I can give you is that we just simply don't love it. We simply just don't love reading Salah. Sad, but true. We don't love reading Salah, we don't love reading the Quran, we don't love learning about Islam, we don't like acting on Islam. It's just something that we just don't love because we love the dunya. We love the dunya and we focus more on the dunya, and because the dunya is in our hearts, how can our heart be open to Allah? Islam is light. And if something is covering light, how can it come through? Right? So the first thing we need to do is we need to remove the love of the dunya from our hearts. Everything that is ghayr Allah, remove it from your heart. And it's not as easy as I'm making it out. We have attachments to certain things. And our attachment to these certain things makes us dependent upon these certain things. So when those things are gone, how do we feel? How do we feel after those things are gone? We feel broke inside because we miss that thing. We miss the connection we have with that thing. Why don't we have this connection with Allah? Why don't we have this connection with Allah? That when we take ourselves away from Him, that we miss Him. Why don't we miss Him? There's certain friends of Allah that have said that fear of Allah is not fearing His punishment, but fearing that you might lose your connection with Him. By doing all these sins, you're going to lose your connection with Him. And that connection with Him is what's going to save us. That connection with Allah is going to save us. And one of the connections with Allah is the Prophet ﷺ. These are connections. These are connections that we need. Connecting ourselves to materialistic things ain't going to get us nowhere. It's going to make us feel heartbroken. Being dependent, finding happiness in those people. Not finding happiness in yourself or Allah, but finding it in those people. When they leave us, because everyone's going to leave you, then where are you going to go? But if you have that connection with Allah, it don't matter where you are. Rain, sleet, snow, desert, ocean. If you're deserted, if there's no one around, if you haven't got what you got, if you're poor, if you've just gone from a really rich lifestyle, you've been hit by some sort of calamity and now you become poor like the people of Syria. A lot of people in Syria, they are still happy. They still got smiles on their faces, even though everything that they had has been taken away from them. So we need to connect with Allah. Because if we don't connect with Allah, we are opening ourselves to unhappiness and getting our heart broken. It's like, here's my heart, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. You take it. And when they break it, you give it to them, they're like, all right, bam, stab your heart. You're going to feel hurt. You're going to feel that pain when they stab you. You're going to feel that pain when they throw your heart away. You're going to feel that pain when they're gone. So we need to connect with Allah. And one of the connections with Allah is our 5 times prayers. This is why we should love Salah. The same way we love the people around us, we should love Salah. Because Salah is our connection with Allah. And I'm saying this to myself more than I'm saying this to you guys. But I'm sure there's people out there, I'm sure you guys out there are feeling that emptiness inside you. And you're trying to fill your heart with materialistic things. You're going out, you're buying new cars, you're going out, you're spending more money, buying designer clothes. Trying to find that special person that's going to fill that void. But there is nothing that's going to fill that void. Only through the remembrance of Allah will hearts find rest. So even if we don't love Salah, even if we don't have that tawfiq to love Salah, pretend you love Salah. Just convince yourself you love Salah, you love every single thing about it. You love the recitation, you love the standing, you love the ruku, you love the sujood, you love the salam even at the end of Salah. You love it. It gives you that calm, peaceful, loving feeling inside you. And when we're praying Salah, we should have that thought and we should feel it. The light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is being manifested into our hearts and projected on us. And we feel that calmness, and the mercy of Allah and the forgiveness of Allah as we recite it. Once we have that mindset and we stick to that mindset, we will love Salah. We will make any excuse to read Salah. Not just the fard, not just the wajib, but also the sunnah and also nafli ibadat as well. This is why those who love Salah and they love Allah, they find time even to read Tahajjud, wake up in the middle of the night. To them, their sleep is less important to them than to read and pray and be in love with Allah. And trust me, if you love Allah and you love the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and you love Islam, then no matter what happens to you, the whole world could be falling. You know, buildings falling left, right and center, people dying left, right and center. You know, things going on left, right and center, but you're still absorbed in your love of Allah and you're just like, you know what? No matter what's going on, Allah is looking after me. No matter what is going on, my beautiful, beautiful Allah, the merciful Allah, my Lord, my Rabb is looking after me. And that's when you be like, you know what? Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. Praise be to Allah in every state. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share with all your friends and family so that they can benefit as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video. Till next time, keep me in your du'as and I will keep you in mind. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings be upon every single one of you. Ameen.